Cubic crystal lattices, AAA arrangement. In this topic, we will study how a simple cubic crystal lattice, like that of polonium, is built up from a single atom. To build this lattice, the atoms are first arranged in a single row, such that two neighboring atoms touch each other. Now, the second row of polonium atoms is placed exactly next to the atoms of the first row. This process is repeated many times. This results in a layer of atoms labeled as layer A. Note that each sphere touches 4 other spheres. Thus, the coordination number of each sphere is 4. If we join the centers of these 4 spheres, we get a square. Thus, this arrangement is also called a square close packing in 2 dimensions. Now, let's place the second layer of spheres above the first layer such that the polonium atoms lie exactly above those of the first layer. This layer, being similar to the first layer, is again labeled as A. On repeating this process several times, the primitive cubic crystal lattice of polonium metal of the AAA type is generated. If we separate this lattice into unit cells, we observe unit cells having 1/8 of a polonium atom at every corner. As we have studied before, this is the simple cubic unit cell. Thus, it is verified that the AAA arrangement of atoms is the same as a simple cubic crystal lattice. Observe this lattice closely. There is a dense arrangement of spheres with minimum empty spaces called voids between them. This arrangement of atoms, leaving minimum empty space between atoms, is called a close-packed arrangement. If we calculate the ratio of the occupied space to that of the total available space in this lattice, called its packing efficiency, it is found to be 52.4%. This implies that only 52.4% of the available space is occupied by the polonium atoms in the lattice. We have studied how the crystal lattice of polonium is built up by joining unit cells and also from a single polonium atom. The arrangement of atoms in this lattice is called a close-packed arrangement, and the empty spaces within it are called voids. The packing efficiency is the ratio of the occupied space to the total available space in a crystal lattice. It is found to be 52.4% for a simple cubic crystal lattice.